Hey, it's Dan Nickerson. I just rolled out a new update for the Toolkit plugin and for the Socrates and speaker themes. So I wanted to make a sort of a 5-minute video overview to show you some of the new features and show you what I've changed and also give you a couple tutorials. And I also want to show you a really cool trick on protecting videos on Amazon S3 to a domain only. So just stay tuned. This will be quick. Quick overview. What I did is I added a video shortcode to the Toolkit plugin, added an alignment shortcode. Nothing major here. I improved the Socrates post shortcodes. Those are good for showing like related posts and showing, creating your own kind of custom pages that show posts in a loop on the page. I added a custom bottom post hook so you can add related posts to all the single posts on your site or add any other HTML as well. Kind of like the in-post add unit, but just a little more flexible. So I also fixed a deprecation issue that someone had mentioned on version PHP version 7.2 or 7.3. I should say 1. And on the speaker theme updates and Socrates updates, I replaced the hamburger and search icons with just CSS. So on the old theme, this icon and actually the mobile hamburger menu icon were built with Font Awesome, so that if you disabled Font Awesome, those wouldn't load and you didn't have a search icon or a mobile menu icon. So what I've done is I replaced that with pure CSS, and the good news means if you're not using Font Awesome at all aside from that, like for example this is Font Awesome, but if you're not using this or any other icons, you can just disable it in the Toolkit plugin, and that will make your site that much faster. So you won't be loading Font Awesome library on every page load of your site. So another quick trick to improve the page speed even more on Socrates. I improved the customizer organization. People are having trouble finding a couple things, so I moved some stuff around. I added options to disable the WooCommerce and BBPress sidebars. So if you're using WooCommerce or BBPress, you probably know that they add sidebars to some sites to their templates, and sometimes it looks better, most of the time it looks better without the sidebar. So this enables you to disable it with one click. I added the BBPress custom Socrates styles to the style sheet so that you don't have to load them yourself. They just automatically added. And I fixed one little layout bug in the speaker theme that probably no one noticed except for me, but I wanted to fix it. So let me jump in and show you some of these features. So the first thing is the video shortcode. Now, WordPress has really improved the video player over the years, and a lot of you are probably using third-party video players, and you really don't need to use those as much anymore. I mean, yeah, sometimes you want to get a custom look or you want to have features or tracking. They're great. If you want to add more options, they're great. But if you just want to play videos in a members area, for example, you don't need to have anything fancy. You can use the WordPress media player. So to show you how it works, if I click on Add Media, once again, this is WordPress. This isn't Socrates right now. I'm showing what their version is. So you can click on this. This is a video, a joke video that I made. I'll actually show you what it looks like because it's actually my Facebook year in review video, but I made my own video, which essentially is me scrolling through my entire Facebook feed. So I take 30 seconds and show everything instead of there. It was a joke. I never uploaded it, but it's good for a demo video. So that's how you can add a video here automatically to WordPress. And if you look at the source code of this, you'll see it's video width, there's the video size, there's the MP4, and that's it. It's a simple shortcode. If I go back to visual mode, I can click on this little edit icon. I can make a poster image and assign an image to display over it, like so, right? I can also preload it, make it faster. I can autoplay it as well. Of course, that doesn't always work in Chrome. Usually doesn't work in Chrome. I can not preload it. I can loop it. You can do all kinds of little things with the WordPress system. So it's kind of a neat system. It works great. You just have to know how to use all this stuff. What I wanted to do is make a tool that allows you to import outside MP4s. So if you're using a CDN or if you're using Amazon S3, you can use this shortcode down here, video. And what it does is it automatically adds a center align. So one of the biggest frustrations people have is centering videos. It's not as easy as you might think. So this allows you to center the video, and it allows you to use the same WordPress video with outside URLs. So if you have an Amazon S3 URL, you can just paste the full video file there. If you have a cover image, you just paste the full cover image here. If your video is a different size, for example, say it's 600 by 300, right? You can just change the size here. You can autoplay it if you want. Once again, it won't always work because of Chrome. But if I click on Update and then I go back to this page, you will see that I have a centered video right in the center. Now here's the trick, Amazon S3 trick I wanted to talk about here. So if I wanted to protect the video from not showing on anyone else's site except for mine, there's a way to do it with Amazon S3. A lot of people don't realize that. It's very easy actually. So I'm going to the S3 management console right here, right? This is my bucket policy, and you're going to see as an example, this is the video that is on my Simple 3x website, right? It's showing my whole video here. And that video is on S3, and if I go and actually grab the copy the link, I'm going to open this link in a new incognito window, and you're going to see it doesn't play, access denied, right? And so that's denied because it's private. It can't be played anywhere. But that same video is playing on my site right here, right? And the reason it's playing on my site right now is because I have a bucket policy. And that bucket policy is I go in here and I click on permissions, bucket policy, and there's the bucket policy. And basically it says that look for this bucket name, which is Simple 3x, and the referrer has to be this domain. You can add multiple referrers if you want, but only this domain can play that video. So if I was to go back here and add in this URL path, for example, and let me grab the media file for the cover, which is right here, and I'm going to go here to the full cover image, like so. I'm going to click on update, and if I go to click on this, it's not going to play, right? Media error, not supported, source not found. It's not there, so no one can play it. But that same video is right here.
On this,
and it's playing
and
on
I'm always just like kind of a get it done kind of guy.
So if you want that code, it's now added to IM Codex Quick Codes. It's right here, AWS bucket policy. So if you're ever wondering how to protect videos by referring domain only, that's how you do it using Amazon S3. And I wanted to do that and kind of incorporate something into Socrates that helps people do that, so they could add member area videos without having to worry about anybody stealing the video, because they can't download it and they can't view it unless they're on the actual website. Got it? All right, so that's what the video shortcode does, just a little extra tool there. So I also added alignment shortcodes. So now with WordPress you can do left align, center align, right align, but it doesn't always work in certain circumstances, sometimes with video and so forth. So I just added a little extra trick, and I did it primarily so that you can center shortcodes. Makes it easier. So if you're trying to center a specific shortcode, you can use this to center the shortcode. Hope that makes sense, without having to type in code. People don't like to type in code, this makes it easier. Okay? So the next thing to show is the Socrates post shortcode, and I need to do further demos on this because there's so much you can do with it. But you can see right here, Socrates post, number of posts 4, style 1, date meta equals 0. If I click on update, what this does is it actually shows a loop of posts, right? So here are 4 posts, right? And one has a thumbnail, one doesn't. But you can see you can put these in a loop, right? Now, if I wanted to, I could go in here and I could change the style. I could remove the date if I wanted to. I can have a thing where I could change the related equals true. I'll have to add all these codes. And it's only one category, so click on that. It's basically based on similar tags, right? So they're all in the same category they're going to show. So you can do all kinds of neat things with this. Now, one of the neatest things you can do is you can add in related posts using our new Socrates hook. So this is a custom below post code. So if someone asked me this, hey, do you have related posts? I really don't want to add a plugin. I'm like, well, I could probably add that. So if I go in here and I copy this actual code here, did I make one little mistake? Looks like I made one little mistake in this code. See, I have to roll out an update for that one little mistake. And right there, if I click on Save All Codes, right, now I go into a post. Let me go into a post here, reload this. I'm going to go into this post, and if I scroll down, you can see you may also like these topics: image post, URL post, block quote post, links post. That's it. So it adds related posts to the bottom of all your posts on your site. So if I only want to do this and show 2 posts, for example, I can just show number of posts equals 2, equals 2. Save all codes, and then I go in here and reload and scroll down, and now there's only 2 posts. You may also like these topics. So once again, you can go in and edit it. You can change the text. You can say email, related post, whatever you want to do, but it's just an extra benefit. It goes below the in-post ad unit. All right. So that is those features. And then next, I talked about that. Customer organization. If I go into appearance, customize, and I go into other, I have moved the display search form header. You can uncheck that, hide the header. This is the remove WooCommerce sidebar, remove BBPress sidebar. And I went in and I changed some of the color layouts to make a little more sense and be a little better organized in here as well. But that's kind of it for this update. So just some simple bug fixes and some simple improvements with video shortcodes and so forth. But you can know everything's compatible with version 5.0, 1.1, and 2, and so forth. So that's it. The updates are available on the download page and also in the automatic updater. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.